wanted to talk to you about something. And I know the setup looks a bit different. Also feels right. It feels fitting. But it's important to acknowledge that if you are not in the place that you currently want to be in life, in your business, in your relationships, it is important to hold yourself accountable. And I already know, as I said that, so many of you clicked off the video, because being told to hold yourself accountable isn't what you want to hear. You'd rather be told that you're doing amazing, and you are. But you need to be able to hold yourself accountable. That's what Hermetics teaches, right? If you want to be an alchemist, you have to first understand in which aspects you are the problem. I know your nervous system didn't like that. But I'll be quite honest. You're never actually going to like hearing that. Ever. To some degree, it might always be uncomfortable. And that's okay. But it's important that once you hear it, that you let that sound, that idea resonate in your head, and you start paying attention to where you are tolerating things that don't serve you, to where you are acting impulsive. Because that's what Hermetics teaches, the principle of cause and effect. You want different outcomes, but you constantly do the same thing. Oh, but it's because this person did that, and if my circumstances weren't this way, I could fix it all in a heartbeat. Oh, it's this person said this thing and I ruined my whole day. Every time you say that, you are giving away your power. Every time you say that, you are accepting that it's out of your control. And if it's out of your control, then it'll never change. And how does it feel hearing that? Do you feel good feeling and hearing that it's never going to change? No. It is in your control. It might not seem like it in this exact moment, but it is. And this doesn't apply to every situation, but in most. Oh, I can't do this because I don't have enough money. Oh, I can't do this because I don't want to lose my friends. Oh, I can't do this because I'll tell you a bit about me. I did not grow up with any circumstances. In fact, I was born into a refugee camp and I lived in poverty for the first half of my life. I was friends with many people who treated me poorly, and I stuck in those situations because it felt like it was all I deserved. I let people hurt me more times than I cared to admit. And yes, I said let, because I put myself in situations where I had a feeling it would go wrong. Because oftentimes we doubt our intuition. We especially doubt our intuition when it goes against something that we want to do. But when you want to do something, it should be something that benefits you, that helps you grow. And I always say, even the wrong path leads to the right one. Yes, it does, because every bit of pain, every bit of trauma, that's a lesson. And lessons suck sometimes. I mean, unless you're in my Hermetic Path course, then it doesn't suck that bad. It's actually quite fun. But lessons in day-to-day personal life suck. Because they make you realize where in your life you lack. And to realize that you lack, that maybe I could have done this situation better. Maybe if I had said goodbye to this person, no matter how badly it hurt, maybe it would have been different. Maybe I could have done that thing that I always wanted to do, and maybe, just maybe. But that's the thing. All of these modern manifestation videos, I'll tell you, it can happen overnight. And it can. But the work actually happens long before the night that everything changes. The work is one brick being laid at a time. And so when you feel that there are situations and circumstances in your life that you are sick of, that are hurting you, that you're tired of, then you must change. Luck isn't something that happens. Luck is something that you create with your thoughts, with your actions, with the principles and goals that you set for yourself. Luck is created. And if you don't feel lucky, create your own luck. Oh, but this random coincidence happened and everything all of a sudden went wrong. I'll tell you a secret. There's no such thing as coincidence. None. A number that keeps repeating. It's advice. A video randomly popping on your feed, even such as this one. Not a coincidence. And you always believe that when it tells you something good, right? Maybe right now it is actually something good. Even if it's not said in the exact way that you want to hear, maybe it's exactly what you need to hear to create something good. Okay. I think that's all the message that I have for today. I think I got it all out. If you are interested in the Hermetic Path course, where I teach you how to integrate Hermetics into your day-to-day life, it will be linked below. And with that, I cannot wait to see all the change that you create. Please like and subscribe for more videos. And yes, I'm whispering. It's late night and I don't really want to talk loud. So. And I'm also not really actually whispering. I feel like I'm being quite loud, but it's because my house echoes like crazy. Sweet dreams.